Welcome everybody. I'm here with Lee Sandford. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
We finished a great seminar. You spoke for our clients in our office. It was amazing. We had a big group of people, and you spoke mainly about trading, a little bit about investing. You also are you were a professional football player.
Called it ex-professional football player.
The word ex is not so nice, no?
It's horrible, isn't it? Ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. Yeah.
So you spoke about football and investing, trading. It's also a game. But why you moved from football to trading? Is it a normal step?
No, it's not normal. I don't think anybody else has done it. I know rugby players, professional rugby players, have gone from professional into brokerage, but I don't know any.
Why is it? So you're the only one.
I know. Well, I don't know the answer to. I don't think I am.
So it's not a logical step to go from football to
it's
trade.
not the norm.
No.
I mean, the Premiership managers now. There's quite a few Premiership managers that I played football with that went straight. They retired from football, went straight into football management, and that's the normal progress and step. And I just. I did all my coaching badges. I did my degree in sports science. Working up to becoming a football manager, and I so regret it now. No, I don't. I mean, you can foul in football management and earn millions and get paid up for it. I mean, it's ridiculous. But
as a football player, you were a team player.
Yeah.
And as a trader, you're more on your own.
Yeah, I love it. I just love sitting there in my office, on my trading desk with my shorts and flip flops in the summer, just closing the door, just getting on with making some money trading, and not having to speak to anyone and talk to anyone.
Yeah.
And then going out on my bike or going, doing other stuff. I mean,
but you also like to speak for a group of people, so you want to share, you want to have interaction with people. So you don't want to sit the whole day behind your desk, no?
I mean, speaking today at your brokerage, I still get a buzz, and it's like I didn't score many goals, but when you run
during
out
your football career, you mean?
Don't go there. But when you run out,
you were a defender, no?
A defender. I mean, about 20 something goals, wasn't that many? 600 games, 20 something. Not a good risk reward. But I love getting out and speaking and talking and getting out of the office and leaving London and coming to Spain and to your lovely brokerage and talking to your lovely clients, and just I get a buzz. It feels, what I'm trying to say, it replaces a little bit of the buzz you get when you run out on the football pitch or score goals.
How you became, because you're a trader for more than 20 years, no?
I retired at 34 with a serious neck injury, broke my neck in the game against Wolves, and then I went straight into trading and lost like 40 odd grand straight away. Didn't tell my dad or anything, but I wrote a book, Goals to Gold. And then he obviously said, "Son, did you lose £40,000? Old school." But I've made loads of it back, Dad.
Back then, there was a lot of money. Yeah. Still it is. But it was 20 years ago, no?
2004, 2005, yeah.
And so you're a successful trader. What makes you, or what makes a person, because you also have a trading academy, you help other people to trade.
Trading college.co.uk.
How you become a successful trader? What are the written and unwritten rules for that? Can you see, let's say, if somebody comes in, you speak with a person for 1 hour, can you see if that person can be a successful trader?
What a great question. Not many people have asked me that, and the answer is yes. Because we do a lot of personality profiling reports on our mentorship students. And some personalities have got no chance. Absolutely no chance. The personalities like Donald Trump, the Alan Sugars of this world, who's a lovely, I'm sure he's a lovely man, very successful. Put him in a stock market environment as a trader, he wants to be right. He can't handle being wrong. And the thing is, it's all about being wrong. How do you deal with the risk, losing trades? And if you can get that right and handle it, because, when was the last time, and it might have happened to a lot of the viewers, is you drop some money out your back pocket on the floor, it might be 10 euros, and you feel terrible. Oh my God, I'm sure I had that. Oh my God, I must have just dropped it on the floor. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with losses? How do you deal with losing trades? And if you can handle that, then you've got a chance. But to be successful, you've got to be able to handle the losing trades. And Where are we going? Where are we going?
During your training, you're focusing on the risk, you're focusing on the mental aspect, how to deal with losses.
I didn't realise that at the start of the journey of trading. It was purely how much am I going to make? How quick can I make it? And then you start to have a losing trades, and you shift into what happens is that people who don't get the training or education, they get sucked in by some YouTube video or whatever, and they start trading with a strategy, and then they lose a series of trades, then they'll shift to another strategy. And then...
But it's also because people do it on their own, so they can't speak, they can't spar with somebody, they can't talk about it, so they do it on their own, so nobody says, no, stick to your plan, no, try it. Now you are in the losing period, but there also, after this, there is a winning period. Yeah.
It's hard for people, though. You know, I mean, you go through, I still, after 20 years, when I have a losing trade, it doesn't feel good, but I do know that I've had a sample of thousands of trades that I will make money. And when you're at the start of your career, you think, series of losing trades, I change my strategy, move on to something else. And you see these people, and I've seen it, they go around in circles, and they've been going around for 20 odd years, and they're still trying to find the holy grail. You've just got to realise that, you know, I've got trading algorithms, bots running. I mean, some of them are like less than 50% winning trade and still making money.
Yeah, but that's important. Repeat that, please. Repeat. That's really important for people.
I have automated. So I've come here to Spain and spoke here with some lovely clients, by the way. It's been a great day. I've got bots running now, and some of those bots have a success of 50%.
So in half of the trades, they are winning, or they have you earn money, and 50% you lose money.
Yes.
And still, bottom line,
I am up.
Yeah.
The account is up. So it's a long-term game. I don't talk about long-term as in 10, 20 years. I'm talking long-term game as in weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. You've got to let the strategy prove itself. And you should, you know, it will go of a drawdown, then it will just move. And that's the toughest bit for people. People that haven't got the training or education.
You have people that had or still have the working period. They are entrepreneurs. They buy a shirt for 10 and they sell it for 12. And in really in a better environment they sell it for 11 and even for 10, sometimes for 99 cents, but that's maybe 10% of the cases. And they think they can act like that on the stock market. But stock market, where you say, is different because 50% of the cases you lose money with trading, but those 50% are smaller bits than the one you win. So, but that's
100%. I think that's the thing. Let's go back to the personality profiling, because that's really important, because everyone that's trading is an individual and they are sitting there in their office or on the phone taking trades, and it's, you know, we've got 4 groups of people, okay, that we test. One of them is like, we use DISC. DISC is a personality profile in the US, and we've, you know, and we've got our own algorithm that specifically for traders. And when somebody comes in and we get them to do the profile, and we get the results, I look at the results, it's like 15 pages. I can see I'm going to struggle with this person.
What do you say then?
I tell them straight. You know, I have to, but in a nice way. You've got to.
Because you also spend a lot of energy with that person, so you want to also be
successful. I had one gentleman, lovely man. He was an S personality. Viewers maybe go to DISC and have a little look. It's a great company, but profiling, do the profile because it will help you. His S personality, he hadn't put a live trade on for 9 years. 9 years it was demo trading. And an S personality likes, you know, they keep the family going, they're the run the mill, they never upset anyone, they don't like change.
They're in control.
You know, they don't speak out of turn, they're very like polite and nice. They don't want to be wrong, but they don't want, you know, they're not worried about being, everything's very calm. They're a D personality, I need to be right now, very opinionated. You know a D, because a D is very loud. And then you get I personalities that are life and soul of the party, that come in, oh, this strategy, I'll do this, oh, it's great, don't worry, I've lost 10 grand, who cares? You know, so what you try and do, you try to move people into the right personality profile that gives them the best chance to be good traders.
But that's really interesting what you say. That's an eye-opener for a lot of people that want to be traders, so be careful. Just look at yourself. It's always difficult to look in the mirror. I think this is really interesting what you say. So if people are interested, then you can go to, what's the name of the website again?
Do we say www anymore? But it's tradingcollege.co.uk.
Okay.
We're in London. We've been doing it since 2009.
Yeah.
We teach traders to trade properly with
Yeah.
good risk management. We have our own bots running now and AI, which is massive. I mean, I'm here with my AI bots running, making money. Big returns, 1% risk, by the way, each trade. It's an eye opener. It's the future.
Stop losses.
It is the stop losses. It's the future. I mean, it's, you know, I still love placing trades, but also on the side, I just want to put money into another account, which I've done, and it's just running the bots. And you've got to manage the bots though. You've got to turn them on,
the
pause
human
them.
aspect comes in,
Yeah,
comes around the
it's
corner.
good.
Yeah, but it's really interesting. You say, okay, because trading, you do it on the chart. It's really technical, but the human aspect, I think you're one of the few people that take the human aspect back in as a basis, based on the profile of the person. That's really interesting.
You've got to, yeah. It's great. It's great. It's a journey. It's great. There's so much money to be made, but you've got to do it right.
That's why we invest.
Gotta
That's
do
why
it
we
right.
trade. Thank you so much again,
Thank you.
and we will continue this. You
Most
agree?
definitely. I'll be back.
Okay. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Bye bye.